Welcome to the Hayworth Music Podcast, guys. That was the Ryan Beveridge Experience.
Yeah.
Playing that theme song. Got the big GH here.
What's up, everybody? Great to be back. How's it hanging?
GH in the house!
Yep.
And we've got the curly-haired, sexy man, Nurk Elliott.
I'm back.
Nick Elliott to
Yeah.
some people.
Watch out.
Your shirt's
He's back.
getting smaller, Nick, or them
My
guns
muscles
getting bigger? Getting
Guns
swole.
getting bigger.
Getting real swole.
Yeah.
You get any tattoos on the weekend?
No, not this week.
I saw a lot of people did. It's craziness.
They did.
Too many people getting bad tattoos.
You know what? I'm going to put this out there in the podcast land. If you know someone that owns a tattoo gun, don't let them give you a tattoo.
Nah.
That'll be
Unless they're a
that'll be
tattoo artist with a shop and everything.
You know, if it's... Yeah, that's right. I think that's a lot different
What
than
we're
just your
getting
friend owning a tattoo gun.
What we're getting at is at our Hayworth Christmas party recently, one of our guys here, Dom, and one of the new guys to the team, decided to show off a few of his selfie tats, I guess you'd call them, and some drunken selfie tats, and they were pretty bad. But then a few days later, we found out that Miko jumped on the train and let Dom tattoo him.
Yeah,
with
it's also got some bad
tattoos
ones.
on his forearms for life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, forearms.
Yeah,
now
that's
that's a next level
that's
place
next level.
to put a homemade home done tattoo. Miko, classic.
but what are we talking about today on the podcast, Chibbs?
Well, we had a big shipment over the last couple of weeks of some very cool new bits and pieces of ESPs.
Yes.
And I'm all excited about them.
Yes.
I want to talk about them.
Let's talk about them.
So we got so many.
We've got heaps because
Got so many. Well, we had more. They keep disappearing.
yeah.
Yeah.
We've been filling the shelves for Chrissy, and ESP's one that we wanted to get back and do seriously because people are asking about them. They got
Yeah.
some new cool models,
Yeah.
and we went for a pretty big spread of all the different models.
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk about our favoritist
Favoritist?
Our
Guitar.
favourite
Yeah.
ESPs.
Nick.
I'm going first, am I?
Yeah. Oh, well, you're in there. You're managing the
I
shop,
am.
mate.
I am.
You got them right in your face. What
I
one?
know.
Yeah.
What one do you love? What one do you have to take home at night?
It's a really tough choice. I'm a big fan of pretty much the entire range, but
Sounds like a music store jerk.
I know that's me. Nah, but if I had to narrow it down to one that I was going to take home, it would be one of the ESP LTD X-Tone
Oh, hollow
PS1s.
hollow body.
Yeah.
Semi-hollow.
Hollow body. What colour?
Yeah.
The green, the surf green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just-
What's the other one? It's a blue.
It's a
It's
Sonic,
like a
Sonic
Sonic
Blue.
Blue.
Sonic
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sonically amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Sonically.
They look wicked. They sound
They do
wicked,
look.
like-
They look really cool.
The solid
real
colours
nice.
on
Yeah.
those ones are cool.
Yeah.
I remember we had a while ago. I don't know if you remember. We had the Ben Wyman signature from Dillinger Escape Plan.
Yeah.
And his is like
Was that the one that was signed?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
and it's the same shape. It's
Yeah.
like one of those X-tone shapes,
okay.
but it was like $4,500 or something crazy. I think it was a Japanese. It was a Japanese one.
Yeah.
But that shape is wicked.
Yeah.
It's sort of like having this. It's not exactly like a 339, but
Yeah.
smaller.
That's right, and like kind of offset as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of way.
offset, smaller body, hollow body.
Yep.
It's super cool.
Cool guitar. You wouldn't expect it from a metal brand
That's
like
right, I
ESP.
think, yeah.
No,
But,
I remember when they first came out. They
They had
They-
like a X-tone across the headstock.
Yeah.
Didn't even say ESP.
it said
and-
ESP on the back of the headstock
Yeah.
in like small writing.
Yeah.
And they were expensive.
They're very expensive. And now
As
they're
well.
about half the
Oh,
price of what
yeah,
they were
yeah.
then.
Easy half the price, and
Yeah.
they actually say LTD on them now.
yeah.
Yeah, but
That's a nice one. Nice choice.
that is good. A good option as well with Epiphones being like next to impossible to get your hands on.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something in that sort of
Yeah,
dot
that's
339 option, that definitely check out the LTD X-Tone.
Yeah.
Was it PS?
PS1.
PS1.
And for those of you who listen who don't know the Epiphone Gibson story, it's just very difficult from the Australian distributor at the moment to get Gibson Epiphones. They don't seem to have stock, so
Yeah.
we're struggling as a retailer to get them. So that's
Yeah.
what we look at other options, and Gretsch. And,
Oh, there's heaps. There's
and
heaps.
ESP
Gretsch is hot.
and-
Gretsch is super hot right now with that
Yeah,
stuff. The
and-
Streamliner series coming in.
Yeah,
Like there's
a lot of those Ibanez archtops
Yeah,
that we did
it's-
yesterday too on
yeah.
Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Really nice Ibanez
Facebook
archtops.
Live. Jump on our Facebook page from
Yeah. Hayworth Guitars.
Go through the videos. You'll see the
Facebook.com/Hayworth Guitars.
we
Get
did
on
all
there
the
and check
hollow
out-
bodies yesterday.
We're doing more Facebook Live videos because we're getting more cool stuff. So.
It's more festive.
Yeah, it's festive season. You
Yeah.
feel like it's like warmer. You feel like getting the camera out and just talking, just shooting the
popping your
breeze.
popping your shirt off.
Undo a few buttons.
Yeah.
So, okay.
What about you, G?
I went First of all, I thought of the TE401, the white sort of telly style ESP that we got in with a set neck. It's a big chunky neck on it.
Yeah.
And
EMG 81, 85s in it as well.
EMG active pickups and just a set bridge into the body. Just a solid, no mucking around kind of guitar. Sort of guitar like your grandpa would own.
Yeah.
Just no fuss.
Yeah.
No frills.
If your grandpa was in Slayer.
Metal.
Yeah.
No satin finish as well.
Yeah, just no mucking around. Just gets the job done. I like it. It's simple and it's just.
It does sound
great.
wicked. Yeah. Having a little bit of weight to the body as well just
Yeah.
makes the
Well, that's what I like. I like my
those
Les
EMG
Pauls
sustain.
and something solid like that. Get
Yeah.
nice sustain out of them. And also, speaking of Les Pauls, I've got to go with the EC1000 as well. The Eclipse.
Yeah.
We talked about how Gibson's Epiphone are hard to get at the moment. These Eclipses are like you hot it up Les Pauls. They're like a thinner body, got the carved top as well. I think 81, 85 in the EC1000 as well.
60.
Oh, it's a
Or
60.
85,
Yeah,
60.
it is. That's right. Yeah.
So hot pickups in it. Just the neck's a bit thinner, nice and easy for lead work, and just got that Les Paul look about it, the feel about it.
It's a comfy Les Paul.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. That's
what I call
the
it.
Chibbs
Call it the
tagline.
comfy Les Paul.
Hashtag comfy Les Paul.
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's probably
they're kind of my
trending now.
They're kind of my two picks out of the bunch.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see ESP like they're so different now than when we used to get them. Remember
Yeah,
years
yeah.
ago there was kind of like three main models, I guess.
Yeah, well, it was like Vipers, Eclipses, and Horizons, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much what you had.
Yeah.
But it was also just the price point was out there
They're
as
really
well.
expensive.
Yeah.
So, but now like they're all different timbers, different finishes, different shapes.
I just
and-
find like actually the price points and the quality
Yeah.
is crazy.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
I remember like a 1000 series used to be well over $2,000.
Yeah.
And now they sort of they sit around that $1,500, $1,600 mark, dropped
Yeah.
like $500.
Yeah.
But they seem better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the technology's improved so much, hasn't
Yeah.
it? And
When you compare it to other guitars and the price point, just the finishing on it.
Yeah,
the
that's
finishing on them. You
Like
you,
those
you can go over
PS1s,
the
like
yeah,
same sort of thing. It's
exactly.
just
You
like-
can go over the binding with like your diamond
those old
eye
glasses that
finder
Phil
thing.
used to have that visor thing. You
Yeah,
put on
yeah,
with the two,
yeah.
two goggles in
Yeah,
front.
and you can't fault it. They're wicked.
I pretty much got all 24 out of the boxes.
Yeah.
Like by myself, and every single one I pulled out, I was just like consistently going,
is
like, oh
sick.
my god,
This one's sick.
wicked.
Yeah.
What about yours, Chibbs? What's your pick, mate?
I've always been a big fan of the Horizon series stuff, H1000s, H1001. I really like that natural satin.
Coal one? Oh no.
Yeah, the Coal one is wicked. That's a
I know what you're talking about.
H1000. But they do a natural satin
Yeah, with the flame
one.
top.
Yeah, and it's got Duncans in it.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, which is you don't see in a lot of ESPs.
That's right. It's got the humbucker and then two stacked.
Yeah,
Duncans.
yeah, with a flame maple top. The Horizon stuff, it's more that Stratty style body shape.
Yeah.
Just a super thin neck. And I've always been a big fan of that. Like owning
Yeah.
a S series Ibanez myself,
Yeah,
that sort
yeah.
of thing. That sort of body
Bit of a
shape, the
carved
thin
sort of
neck.
top on it
Yeah,
too.
yeah. The
Yeah.
carved top, it's just automatically a go-to.
Yes.
I just
Yeah,
catches your eye straight
Curvy.
away. Yeah, I also quick shout out to the Stephen Carpenter signature 7 strings. I think
Yeah.
they're still. It's probably one of the first 7 strings that I really played properly was a SC607.
Yeah.
This was back at the Marilla store.
Oh yeah.
And plugging it in and playing it clean.
Yeah.
And just going like, oh, this thing sounds like
Really
ridiculously
nice, yeah.
good clean. Like
Yeah.
the tone on it was awesome. And they do like a massive range of those 7 strings
Do we
now.
get any of those? We get any of those?
No, we've sold a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But they've never made it to the shelf because they sell before they sell before the box is
Right.
in the warehouse.
Yep.
But they do them like from really cheap to like the really expensive Japanese stuff.
Yeah.
But for a 7 string, Stephen Carpenter obviously from Deftones.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my
My
own summer. That was before
Yeah.
Nick was born.
That was always a great riff
A
to
lot of
play.
things happened before I was born.
That's right. And now he's got children. Speaking of other super cool stuff,
Yes.
we've probably spoken about it before,
Yes.
but they just seem to be so hot right now,
Yeah.
as they say in Zoolander.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say.
The Fender Offset series.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got a bunch of them in the shop.
Offset, more like off the Richter.
They it's insane. It's like every time that I hit refresh on the emails, there seems to be 2 new orders for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Offset.
either selling them below cost or they're really popular.
Yeah.
One or the other.
So those of you who don't know what we're talking about, the Fender Offsets are those models where like you'd call it like the waist is like offset, right? Like,
yeah.
Like so,
It's
it's
not
like,
just a clever name.
it's a little bit sort of askew,
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
you'd call
yeah.
it.
It's mong.
They're mong. Mong as.
That's what you say.
Shorter scale length guitars.
Yeah.
So the body's a little bit smaller. They're kind of lightweight.
Yeah.
Really cool. Like your indie guys love them.
I got super excited when I first saw the first ad that they were going to release them, and just for I don't know if you remember that Arctic Monkeys DVD. It's their first live DVD, and it doesn't ever show the crowd.
Yeah.
The whole
We
thing
got it
is
in
just
the
them on
shop.
stage.
Yeah.
And the singer's playing. It's a Mustang.
Yeah.
Like short scale, but it only has one single coil in the bridge.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
And you can only ever find like really obscure like guitars and that sort of thing. And then these came along. I'm like, that's it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what he's
Yeah.
playing. And so yeah, there's a Mustang. I'm pretty sure what he had was a Duosonic, but it didn't have a neck pickup.
Right.
So Mustang Duosonics, and they've also got Mustangs with P90s and the basses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The basses
that's
are
right,
wicked.
yeah.
The Mustang basses, short scale,
Yeah.
are really cool.
Yeah, very cool guitars. I like the fact they're doing different pickups with them. So if you like your P90s, a big fat single coil sound, or if you like your humbuckers, or if you like just your single coils, you got different options there too. And the different colours they're doing is really cool.
Yeah,
What's been popular, that sort of pale pink colour.
Yeah,
Shell
the
pink.
Shell pink.
is
That's
like-
popular.
Sold out.
That's the only model.
I almost got in a fight with Nick yesterday because I was about to sell the one we had in the shop to someone,
Yeah.
and I looked it up on the computer and saw that Nick had sold it like 10 minutes before.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
So I had to go and
Yeah.
I went and yelled at Nick because it was his fault.
There you
Zach
go.
in, Zach in Gosh plays that show.
Oh, a little shout out, little sneaky shout out to Gosh. That's Nick's band.
I've seen some
Everyone.
tattoos.
There's a few Gosh
A few
tattoos.
Gosh tattoos kicking around.
So Zach,
Yeah.
Zach plays one.
He does in
Yeah.
the Shell Pink. But interesting fact for the Fender nerds about the Shell Pink. There's only been 2 production models that have been Shell Pink in like the last, I think it's like 30 years, and that's that Mustang and the Flea Bass.
Yeah, the flea
Really?
bass.
That's it.
Yeah.
No other Shell Pink guitars unless you go custom shop.
Really?
And
Yeah.
how I know that is because it broke my heart when I searched the Fender thing and typed in Shell Pink, and only one thing came up, and it was the flea bass.
bass.
Like, no, Nick, I need that guitar.
Done your research, Nick. Nice.
Yeah.
He preps for his podcast, this guy.
That's it. The flea bass is wicked.
It is.
Yeah, it's like a road worn sort of thing as well.
And they're just super good value. Like
Heaps cheap.
Like you're not spending
Really cheap.
thousands
And they're
of-
Mexican.
of dollars. Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah, they come in
There you
like
go.
brand and they're just.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
limited edition ones they do as well. Have you seen they do an offset telly?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I just saw the ad for it come out, and it's they're American.
Right.
Yeah. It's like a limited edition American offset
Is it,
telly.
so it's like is it like a
in that-
telly that's like off? Is it a new body shape? Or
Yeah,
is it, oh,
yeah.
right.
So it's a American telly, but it's an offset telly, American made, and it's in that natural, like that amber
Yep.
fade, mocha fade,
Yep.
that just dark timber finish.
Yep.
Looks ridiculous. Yeah,
While we're talking about Fender too, we
very
should
cool.
should also mention that Raf went to the Fender Australia dealer meeting last week.
so doing
And
business.
Doing some business. And he actually got us 4 new custom shop Fender guitars, which will be arriving very,
Yeah.
very soon.
Possibly 3. Possibly 3. One's I think already sold.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Well, what happened at these Fender dealer meetings? They had the CEO of Fender, like Fender USA. Over,
Right.
and Raph had a chat to him, and so the big wigs of Fender were there, and they have a display of all these custom shop guitars around, and dealers from Australia were putting their cards in, and because these custom shop guitars are so popular, so hot, there's only so few of them, the whole supply and demand thing. There was like 10 cards on, like 10 or more cards on these guitars that Raph was putting the card in. Raph's like, yeah, I'll have a crack at this, have a crack at this.
It's like pulling all the
And
other
if you-
cards out,
yeah.
just
And-
sneezing. Oh!
And so
Knock them all out.
So at the end of it, they'll draw these cards out of a hat, hat, and
It's like blind auction.
Whoever's card gets pulled out gets to buy that guitar. So Raph put 4 cards out there on these guitars, which had 10 or more cards in them, and he won all 4.
Oh, no way.
Lucky Raph. So we got all 4
Lucky.
custom shop guitars coming. So I've got no idea what he's picked. He won't tell me. He just says there are 2 strats, two tellies.
I know what they
I'm
are.
like,
Yeah.
what are they, mate?
It's hard to get
2 strats, 2
details.
tellies.
It's like, sometimes it's really easy to get lots of details.
Yeah.
Or it's really hard to get any details.
That's it,
It's the Raph way.
So we'll be getting them any day, I think, because they were in Sydney only a few days ago. So we'll get them soon. So that's exciting. And also, Raph said that they're releasing double bound tellies again. Yeah, double bound tellies, not just in
What?
custom shop, but
Japanese or American?
I believe the US.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm going to have to get myself a telly.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So double bound tellies for you guys listening.
Nick's going to get in trouble off his wife.
It's where it's got binding on the top of the guitar and also on the back of the guitar, like called double bound. So
Yeah. Looks wicked.
yeah, it looks really nice.
They always did it with the Jap models.
Yeah. We just got a few Japanese models in recently. We got one
come and
Japanese telly, double bound telly recently, limited edition, and Nick wanted it, but unfortunately customers take priority of the staff sometimes, and customer got it.
rough.
So.
That's real rough.
He's got to fight him in the car park.
Yeah, I know.
But we'll get some of these US ones in too when they get.
Yeah, you'll see him.
officially
We'll do
released,
reviews
probably.
and chuck them up on the YouTube page. And thanks to everyone as well who's been subscribing to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's been insane.
I've
It's like
heard-
doubled over the last
Cool.
couple of weeks.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's
Nice.
everyone wants to see the big GH just shredding.
Oh man!
Or
I'm
was it that
pretty
time
average.
that Nick? Maybe it's the 2 videos of Nick reviewing.
Yeah.
guitars. Maybe it's them.
They're pretty good. Should check them out.
I did some as well. Debate horn.
Debate horn.
It's the horn of debating.
Yes. What are we debating, Chibbs?
I want to know. I already know the right answer, but what's more important when you're picking a guitar, playing the guitar, looking for a new guitar? Is it the feel of the neck,
Yeah.
or how comfortable the body is?
You talking about acoustic or electric or
Or
both?
anything.
No, whatever.
Whatever.
They've
Keeping
all
it
got
broad.
necks and bodies.
Yep. Keeping it broad.
It's got a neck and a body. It can be a
Yeah.
bass. It can be a mandolin.
Could be
Yeah.
a traveller
It's
guitar.
not a banjo
Doesn't
because
have
they're
a
all
body.
horrible.
Yep.
Take that!
Stab.
I'll go with this one.
All right.
So
All right.
when I like to think about these options like this or that, I think like take it to the extreme.
Go.
And then think can you handle that?
Yeah.
So,
Like if I was to find this guitar in Siberia in the middle of winter, it's the
So-
only thing I had to survive.
so I think like neck profile, if you had the chunkiest neck you could find, right? Or
Yeah.
the thinnest neck you could find, could you handle it either way? I feel like I could handle that either way. My hands are quite big.
I don't know.
They've
about
been
that.
said like they're Tony Robbins hands sometimes. It's like grabbing a
But
bunch
it's
of
like a
bananas.
tree trunk. What are you saying? The thickest ever? Like what? How big
a
are we
thick,
talking?
Like a thick neck. Well, the thickest neck I've played in the shop to me hasn't been that thick.
Okay.
To be honest.
All right.
So give me a thicker neck, give me a thinner neck. I feel like I could make it work.
Okay.
But body, like, I feel it's more important to get the body right than the neck for me. Because if I'm putting my arm around something that's like just I'm thinking of an acoustic guitar, for
Yeah,
example.
okay.
That's too big. Or an electric guitar, and it doesn't feel like it sits right, like on your,
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
you're sitting down playing it, if it's uncomfortable that way. I feel like I get more uncomfortable from the body, from the weight of it, the shape of it on your leg. Like, let's take flying V guitars, for example.
Yeah.
Try play that sitting down. Try it.
Yeah.
It's-
But you
it's-
can.
it's-
You
it
just got to do
slips
that
off you.
really
Right.
like stupid looking.
The classical
thing.
guitar
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or you got to wear a strap, right? So for me, I'm going to say what's more important is the body size. Get that right, and I
Yes.
can use whatever neck.
Whatever neck.
Whatever neck. Throw it at
Even
me.
one of those like Richie Kotzen baseball bat.
I don't mind a chunkier neck
Me
sometimes.
too. I
yeah.
like it.
I don't mind it.
All right.
Some people don't.
What do you
That's me.
reckon? What do you reckon, Nick?
I'm all about the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Body doesn't
The
matter at
body,
all.
I'm pretty strong. I don't know about you, Glenn.
Whoa.
The weight and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Seen how small that
I
shirt
can
is?
handle it. Yeah. but I don't know. I love a good neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like particularly like those Japanese Fenders that we have this really strange shaped neck that you really don't get on any other Fenders. And it felt great.
Those Music Mans and stuff have those like wicked V-necks and stuff as well.
Yeah. I don't know. Just if I pick up a guitar and it has a really nice neck, like I'm just like, yeah, this guitar is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And forget about the body.
yeah. I just
What if
The
it's
body's just there to hold the pickup.
Yeah, that's right.
What if it's slipping off your leg and that, like, you know, what about
Strap
that?
up.
Like I said, Glenn, I'm pretty strong.
Pretty strong, so you can just force it to stay
pretty
there.
strong, and it's got very grippy legs.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Heaps of
hairy
grip
legs.
heaps of grip on his legs.
Them
Nothing
hairy
slides
legs.
off. Nothing slides off.
All right, Chibbs, what's
Yeah,
your
no,
call?
I'm gonna go with neck.
No.
Neck.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think it's the first thing when you pick the guitar up.
Yeah.
You feel it, and that's when you know. You know, by grabbing the neck and running your hand up and down, you go, "Yep, this is
Yeah.
good." No, I don't like it.
Yeah.
The body to me, I mean, really, we'd have to put this through like a 6-month test
Yeah.
and come back and be like, okay, no, that like the giant size, like
Yeah.
jazz body or something that's really getting to me. And
So you're saying I could maybe give you
but
a guitar.
just to pick it up off the rack,
yeah.
I'd feel the neck first, and that's what would
Yeah.
make my mind up whether
Yeah.
I like the guitar or not.
Yeah. Probably playability, yeah. But what if I was to cut a guitar out in the shape of a male genitalia? Right? Like,
I would play
and
that.
the body, and then like then
And
you
the
gotta walk
shaft was really
around.
nice to play.
Yep. And your family's watching you play this guitar,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, "What's Chibbs doing? He's playing his guitar in the shape of a male genitalia."
Yeah.
You know, is that going to change your thinking on the
No.
body at all? The body's not important still.
Play like cock and balls all day long.
When they ask,
All day long.
it's like, just throw the neck on this.
As long
thing,
as the
mate.
neck on it's fine.
That probably wasn't a good example.
whatever.
I'd probably play the guitar
Whatever.
too.
That's good. So Glenn's wrong and we're right. Good debate. Great debate.
Let us know what you think, people.
Yeah, you can chime in if you like, but
Chime in.
I'm going to tell you if you're wrong or right. Ooh, that's knowledge time.
Better drop some
Soothing
wisdom.
music. After we've got to calm down after
Yeah,
those
no.
vicious debates.
Got
And just-
heated.
I'm all
Let's
hot
bring
and
it back
bothered.
to the big picture.
Yeah.
Let's take a step
Let's do
back,
it.
get some
Let's do it.
perspective on music for a second. We're going to talk about music for the mind, guys. So this is where we talk about the benefits of music. Now, I'm going to drop some wisdom right here from brighthorizons.com. They say that music ignites all areas of child development and skills for school readiness. So we're bringing it back to the school era. Talking about kids for a second.
Preschool.
Yeah. So they say intellectual, social, and emotional, motor, language, and overall literacy in terms of the school readiness. It helps the body and the mind work together. Exposing children to music during early development helps them learn the sounds and meanings of words. I've talked about this before,
Yeah.
about how important it is for kids to learn music. The very action you take for a guitar, for example, they're moving their fingers on the fretboard and they're working on the coordination, and the more they develop those fine motor skills, the quicker they develop their brain and their thinking as well.
Yeah.
So it all
Well,
ties
you
in
think like
together.
even really young kids that aren't old enough to play an instrument yet. You think like look at all like TV shows and like play groups and stuff like that. You take small kids to everything's song based, music based.
Yeah.
Play school they're singing songs. Sesame Street it's all about singing like the songs that they're singing and
Yeah.
that they teach you the letters and all that sort of stuff. And even
Yeah.
once you go into primary school,
Yeah.
like when you're learning like times tables and stuff, they
Yeah.
put them into songs so you can remember it.
That's it. And even I'm going back before kids.
Yeah.
I'm going to the womb here
Oh,
because Amber's 32 weeks pregnant.
You get some headphones on the belly.
And I haven't put headphones on the belly.
That's good.
But I've just been singing a few songs.
Yeah.
Like anytime I'll play some music or put some music on, baby often starts kicking and that. So
Yeah.
it's already responding to music
Yep.
in the womb, which
sure.
is pretty crazy. It
Yeah.
just shows how important it is to development.
The crazy thing about that, I remember when my daughter was before she was born, we used to put headphones on Nessa's belly.
Yeah.
I used to play the first Mike Snow album.
yeah.
And just had this like sort of pumping bottom end
Yeah.
and bass and everything and that sort of stuff, and
Yeah.
it was cool. And we first brought her home from the hospital, couldn't get her to sleep, so that sort of stuff. I'm like, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna like put the speaker on in a room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that album. Just played it on repeat. I'm laying on the ground, just like hitting this buddy hammock thing she's sleeping in, just like nah.
Yeah.
Put that on. stopped.
Yeah,
Stopped crying, like, and fell asleep. Fell asleep before it got through a verse of the first thing.
Really?
Just recognised
Yeah.
the patterns and
Yeah.
the thing. And it's so... I was convinced that worked.
Yeah.
Totally forgot to do it with the second time around.
Yeah.
The whole pregnancy seemed to go so quick. It was like,
Yeah.
really need to get around to that music thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it.
I was going to ask you, how did the name Harper come about too?
It was on a list. I said I liked it.
It's
Said I
a
liked
musical name.
It's a musical name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was very just hot, like very black and white with names.
Yeah.
Names thrown out at me.
No.
Yes, no.
Yeah.
That's it. And with Harper, it was just like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
And I only ever liked one.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't. It was like that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
And then with Ted, it was the same.
Yeah.
It's like got that. It's like yep, done.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a thing. It's like, so what are we going to call him? It's like, no, that's his name. It's like what you said 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the music thing is crazy.
It is crazy.
It does. And I remember that as well, playing guitar and stuff.
Yeah.
And she'd like kick. You could see her kicking in the room. It's nuts. It's
It is
crazy.
nuts.
That's right. I don't know. But Nick's got children as well. But
Yep. That's it.
yeah, I don't know if you had the same experience.
There you go.
All right. Thanks heaps for listening.
Thanks for listening, guys. We
Great
appreciate
podcast.
it.
Good fun.
Podcast, short
Thanks,
and
Nerk.
sweet.
It's me.
We talked about the ESPs, the Fenders,
Yeah.
neck profile or body size. So if you've got any
It was
questions,
vicious. Check
get
out
in
the
touch with us.
offsets and the ESPs on the website as well. It's
Yep.
a massive range on there.
Guitars.com.au.
Get yourself a good Chrissy present.
That's it. That's
Hey?
it, guys. Thanks for listening. Give us a review, and we'll catch you next week.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye.